Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning class of computer. Hope you all are safe at your home. Students, in the previous class, we have read the topic what is a chart, what are the different types of charts and chart elements. Today we will discuss how to insert a chart in a worksheet. Let's start. What is a chart? In a previous class, I have told you chart is a pictorial representation of data. For example, student, if I want to represent my data from cell B2 to C7, these two cells data in the form of chart, firstly I have to select this data. After selecting this data, you will click on Insert tab and you will find different chart types. Whatever the chart type I want to take, you click on that chart type and choose a different chart. For example, see this table here. If I want to create a chart from Ankit to Seema, I will select the data from cell B2 to D5. After selecting these cells data, I'll click on Insert tab, then column chart, and in column there are two options, 2D columns or 3D columns. If I click on 3D columns, then I will get this type of chart. Now I have created the chart. Now we will apply different formatting to the charts. First is working with design tab. You can check out the different styles available for the selected chart. Student, if you want to apply any formatting to your chart, firstly you have to select your chart. Now student, we will apply different formatting to our chart. First is how to change chart type. Here my chart is pie chart. If I want to change it into a column chart, firstly you have to select that chart, then click on design tab, then choose option change chart type. Here you will find column, line, area, scatter. In which form you want to convert it, you can change that chart type. Next is change colors. You can change the color or style of your chart. Next is switching row. Switching row means you want to represent the data y-axis into x-axis or vice versa. It means the data will change over the axis. Next is student layout. You can change the layout of a chart. How you will select it? First you will select your chart, then click on design tab, then chart layout. You will change the chart layout. Next is move chart. Move chart means you want to place the chart in the sheet from you pick the data, or you want to move this chart into another sheet, then we choose the option move chart. Firstly you will select the chart, then click on design tab and then move chart. It will display a table and you will choose the data in which sheet you want to place it. Student, now we will discuss layout tab. So far we have used design tab features. Now we will discuss the layout tab features. In layout tab you will find chart titles, axis title, legend, data labels and data tables. Let's start with adding a chart title. Chart title is the heading of a chart. Here students, see this student detail. This is a chart title. How you will insert it? First you will click on layout tab and then choose option chart title. You can place it anywhere on the chart. You can show it in the center or above the chart. Next is legend. Legend depicts the patterns or color of your data bars. To apply the legend, first you will select your chart, then click on layout tab, legend, and you will choose this option from where you want to place the legend. You can place it on the right, you can place it on the bottom, on the left side or on the top side. Next is data label. Student, see in this chart, this 134, 345, 256, these are the data labels. Now to place the data label, you will again select the chart, click on layout tab and then choose option data labels. Here you want you will see these different options: center, inside, and inside base, at where you want to place these data labels. There is one more option, data tables. You can add the data source at the bottom of your chart. It means the table, your data will be displayed below the chart. Student, next is grid lines. What are grid lines? Grid lines are the lines that span wide and tall within the chart plot area. It means if you want to represent your chart in the form of separate row and column, then we can add the grid lines. Again, to add the grid lines, select the chart, click on layout tab, then grid lines. Where you want to place the grid lines, you can place major grid lines or minor grid lines. Next is formatting. Formatting, as you know student, we do the formatting with the text. We can change the font size, font color, or font type of a text. Similarly, we can change the formatting of a chart using these buttons. This is bold button, this is italic, underline, this is font type Arial. You can change it to Arial Black, Times New Roman. Similarly, we can change the size of your titles, and similarly you can change the font color. To change this, again click on formatting tab. You will get these types of format. Now last topic is student, spark lines in Excel. Spark lines, what is spark lines? Spark lines is a special feature of Excel. This create a miniature chart inside the data sheet. If you want to create a miniature view of the chart inside a row or inside a column, then we will use spark lines. It provides a miniature chart inside the data sheet. How to insert a spark line? You will click on insert and choose the spark line option. You want the miniature view in the form of line or in the form of column. Student, see here, these are the spark lines. I have using line chart. You can also use column chart. To insert the spark lines, firstly you have to select the data and you have to give the position, at which position you want to place the spark lines. Now student, this chapter is completed. Try to understand the topic and read this chapter again. Thank you students. Have a nice day.